episode of Celeb Talks right here on V Radio. My name is Jacinta and I'm your host for today. So, right here on Celeb Talks, we talk about all the happenings in the celeb world, all the situations going on amongst your favorite actors, actresses, singers, rappers, different people, and also influencers. So, we'll be giving you all the gist, all the information on all the happenings in the celeb world. We'll be going on a quick break. When we get back, we'll dive straight into it.
Yeah, what's up? My name is DJ YK Mule, or that DJ, the street DJ. Keep watching View Radio TV
and listening to View Radio. You can watch and listen. Make sure say you dey watch View Radio because you could view the radio, you could hear the radio.
I'm on to View Radio and View TV, so keep watching and keep listening.
Keep watching and listening to View Radio.
Keep listening and keep tracking, keep following, keep talking. The radio.
Keep watching View Radio.
Keep watching View Radio.
Welcome back from that quick break. This is still Celeb Talks right here on V Radio. My name is Jacinta and I'm your host for today. So the first thing we have on our list today is Rema. So people have been kind of concerned, let me just put it as concerned, that Rema might be losing way too much weight or he might be on drugs because of his new appearance. But certain people were like, oh, when you guys met Rema was a very young boy. So it is very possible for him to have lost the whole face fat and all that. And then now apparently he's a whole different person to these people. They're feeling like, oh, Rema is probably on drugs. He's already smoking too much weed. He's doing different things. But I just feel like he has lost that baby, let's just put it as baby fat that he had on his face. That was what he just lost. So talking about how he's on drugs kind of doesn't make sense because he doesn't exactly look like someone that takes drugs. He looks very okay. He looks healthy, right? So saying he's on drugs, it doesn't really make sense. Basically, he just lost a lot of facial fat. So now he looks more like an adult than a young boy that he used to be. This boy is not 19 anymore. He's not 18. He's in his 20s. People cannot expect him to look like a very small boy of them. People are calling him, saying that he looks more feminine than he is before. It's a very funny situation. But do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about this situation. Do you feel like Rema is actually on drugs, or do you feel like he just lost his baby features? Now he's more of an adult. So do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about that. So next on our list we have Tyla. Miss Tyla. If you don't know who Tyla is, she made the song Let Me Say, Let Me Ha. So if you do know about Tyla, recently she got into a controversial situation where Black Americans, well, African Americans, were attacking her saying, oh, you are becoming more kind of like an uppity African, which if you don't understand what being an uppity African is basically feeling more entitled. So they're saying that she's feeling more entitled just because recently at the VMAs 2024, she received an award, a video award, VMAs awards for, I guess, Water. She received an award for that song for Best Afrobeat. So I guess the award is kind of heavy because people explain that these awards are kind of heavy and she's a small person. She's a very small person. So she actually asked Lil Nas X and Hailey Bailey were the people presenting the awards to her. So she asked them if they could help her hold it so she can give her speech just temporarily, then she can collect it back and go to her seat. But after Lil Nas collected it from her, everybody said an uproar against Tyler that, oh, you industry plants, that you are nothing, this, that. I was just confused, like, why? Just because she asked someone to help her hold her word. maybe it's too heavy, and she can't just be distracted with one thing while giving her speech. People will still bash her for not saying her speech properly. So anything that happens, you people will still bash her. So I don't really understand, because as Black Americans, you guys are fighting against racism, but then you're kind of starting to get racist towards an African person. Then you people are calling her, oh, hey, you colored. I'm just like, it's getting too much. Calling her an industry plant and all that. But I just feel like everything is kind of unnecessary. South Africans, she's a South African woman. South Africans were bashing Black Americans that, oh, when did all this one start? Do you understand what I'm saying? They were like, because of she just gave the award to someone to help her hold it just for few minutes. It wasn't even up to 5 minutes for Leonas to hold it. But do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about this whole situation. Do you feel like she's getting too entitled? Because it's not really correlating. The whole situation is not correlating at all. I don't know what you people expected her to do. But do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about this. We'll be going on a quick break. When we get back, we'll dive deeper into the conversation. Welcome back from that quick break. Now, moving on, we have Cardi B. So, if you do know about Cardi B, recently she had her third child, a third baby girl with Offset, which certain people, after seeing the pictures that were posted about her birth, people were like, oh, why is Offset there? We thought you guys had issues, we thought you guys are getting divorced, so why is he there? But then he's the father of the child, so he will be there whether or not they're having issues, which we don't know what's going on in their personal life. We just know the ones that they tell us outside, that they tell the masses. So you can't expect him probably not to be there, because if he's not there, people will still bash him and say, why is the father of the child not there? So at least carry the child, or to be there for the wife, even if you people are having issues. Or do let me know how you feel about that down in the comment section. Also, still on Cardi B, people have been anticipating her album for quite a while. When I say a while, I mean up to 6 years now. After she dropped her sophomore album, after dropping her, will I say her sophomore album or her debut album, people have been kind of anticipating, because she has been building up hype for it, saying, oh, the album is going to be coming very soon, that this album is going to be so great. And she continued this for since 2018 till now. So she has been building up hype for it, saying that, oh, the album is coming very soon. You guys are going to be so gagged, that she's coming for everybody. She's ready for anything that you put through at her and all that, all that. And some fans and, general public were like, you've been saying this for the past 6 years. So how do you expect us to believe that, because she just had a child? Do you understand? And she's going through that postpartum depression, because she has been on the internet. They said that she has been on the internet ranting, insulting people, having issues with people again. Do you understand? You need to, at least as a mother, you just had a child. You need to calm down, give yourself a rest. Maybe later you can start telling your fans, oh, I'm going to be releasing the album soon and all that. And people feel like her having this child was kind of a way to like get away from not releasing the album. And if you don't know, the label that she's under, Atlantic Records, allegedly had to put out 50 artists. So 50 artists were literally left Atlantic Records. So now it's like they're kind of going broke. Do you understand what I'm saying? So apparently music will not be released from that record for this whole year. So people are like, oh, are you actually releasing an album? Are you just trying to hype it to get attention and all that? Because you have a child to take care of. You've not brought out the album cover. You've not brought out any shoot that's going to be used for like the album cover or the vinyl. Nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? No actual like new music that okay, this music is going to be on the album. Do you understand what I'm saying? So people just feel like she's just playing with their feelings again. And then next year is going to be the same thing, just the same thing. She's going to say throughout this year. I mean, the year is almost over. We're going into October very soon. So when is the music supposed to drop? Maybe around December, but who knows? Because I honestly, in my opinion, dropping music in December might be a very bad idea because she is more of a person that cares about charts than the art itself. She's not the type of person that will just drop music randomly for the sake of dropping music. No, she loves like seeing the fact that she's like on the top of charts. You understand what I'm saying? Because she already complained previously about the fact that her fans are asking her for music, like, oh, the people that have dropped music recently, they've not been doing well. That people that have been dropping music lately have not been doing well. So basically, she wants to drop when she can do well. You understand? But you want to drop on December when certain people will probably want to release by then. People like Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas, you want to fight with Mother of Christmas because she's the one that usually drops on Christmas and it always goes number one. The only person that was actually probably able to do that would be people like Taylor. Nicki was able to do it last year because Nicki dropped in December and was able to go number one with the album. So you thinking you can also do it, it might not be possible. Certain things are just even luck. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's okay to build hype for your album, but it's been 6 years. Some fans might have probably left. You might have joined other fandoms. You understand what I'm saying? The fandoms that you don't like the artists, they would have probably joined those ones because those ones drop music regularly. Do you understand what I'm saying? But do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about that. Do you feel like this is just a sham and she's probably not going to release music since her label is probably going broke? Do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about that. Moving on, we have Nicki Minaj. So if you don't know, recently Nicki Minaj actually announced that she'll be dropping a deluxe album to her previous album that was dropped last year, Pink Friday 2. That she will be dropping a deluxe to that album. She previewed a song, Mamita, that will be in this deluxe. But recently, she kind of diverted because last week Friday was supposed to be the release of that deluxe. But she said, okay, she's pushing the date a bit forward. But then this week, she actually announced that she will be dropping a whole new album in itself. That the music in that deluxe is way too good for it to be dropped as a deluxe. So she wants to drop everything as an album, like a full album, and give us another tour. So she's finishing the tour for this year. She will do another one next year and drop a whole new album next year. So she said she will be dropping Pink Friday 3 next year. So people have started kind of noticing a lot of things, a lot of movements being made because after that deluxe was announced, before she announced the album, the deluxe was announced first. Then, kind of like a week later, Megan actually, if you don't know, Megan Thee Stallion, actually announced that she will be having a Act 2 of her previous album, Megan, her self-titled album, Megan. So she'll be having Megan Act 2. Basically, she'll be doing a deluxe to that album. Then all of a sudden, Nicki changed the date. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then she changed the movement to, oh, I'm releasing a whole new album in 2025. Do you understand what I'm saying? So people are kind of noticing that, oh, probably, yeah, she was right that she's like being stalked by labels and all that. But let me know how you feel down in the comment section about this. Are you excited for the new album in 2025? Will you be listening? Will you be buying the album? Let me know how you feel down in the comment section about this. Moving on, still on Nicki Minaj. Recently, she was in an event in Cleveland, DLTR. If you don't know DLTR, basically they are a company that basically sell clothes and different, products and all that. So basically they collabed. I won't say link up, sorry. Collabed, they collaborated to bring out this event. So in this event, there was a custom cyber truck and all that. If you don't know about the products that Nikki has, it is actually a sneaker line. It's a sneaker line called Low Key. Low Key was actually supposed to be, it belonged to someone else. But then eventually, I guess Nikki bought it out and it became her own brand, if you understand what I'm saying. So Loki by Nicki Minaj and DLTR actually collaborated and they had this event. Nikki said that she thought only 300 people were going to be at the event. But upon coming to the event, there were over 500 people. They were on what I'm saying, swarming the whole place. There were children, little children that were still fans of Nikki, little children. So they had custom cyber trucks. If you don't know how cyber trucks looks like, if you know what it looks like, you know that it's a very, very expensive car. You understand what I'm saying? So she had cyber trucks, she had mini cyber trucks too for children. She gave her fans gifts, they took pictures, they had interviews. So it was a really, really, really good event. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was a very entertaining event. But do let me know how you feel down the comment section about this whole situation. Did you watch the interview? Did you see her at the event? Do you know about Loki sneakers? Do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about that. We'll be going on a quick break. When we get back, we'll dive deeper into the conversation. Welcome back from that quick break. Now, next and last on our list, we have Didi. If you don't know who Didi is a very, very popular name in the rap world or like the industry in general. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, Didi Combs was recently arrested by the FBI for alleged, or I won't say alleged because apparently it has already been proven that he had forced prostitution. He was forcing different women into prostitution, forced prostitution, sexual assault, and just different, assaults and batteries, different domestic violence, and all those, very, very complicated, very, very complicated situation. Because now people are kind of bringing out different people who have been seen hanging out with Diddy before. And if you don't know who Diddy is, Diddy basically has this kind of Diddy parties. They call it a Diddy party. And people have been suspecting for a while that they're having this kind of orgies and, freak offs and all that. Apparently, his house was raided recently. He actually pleaded non guilty. He went to court and he was pleading not guilty. But then, after his house was raided, they found a couple of drugs. They found hard drugs, and then they found 1,000 baby oils and lube that was apparently used during these orgies and breakups. People are kind of like, they found what? 1,000 bottles of baby oil for what? You understand what I'm saying? So they were just like, what's going on? Is this guy okay? Like, is he okay in the head? Like, this kind of powerful person cannot just go down alone. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this guy, obviously, you can't expect him to go down alone. he will probably start mentioning different people that were involved in these parties, which there are different people who were mentioned, but the main person that was really, really mentioned was Jay Z. They He's known for having brunch with Didi. They always have brunch. Jay Z, Meek Mill, many of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now people feel like, oh, Didi is not going to go down alone. You are going to be the next person is going to probably mention. So you can't expect him to just not say anything. He will probably mention you if him is going to be in trouble, like extreme trouble. He will mention your name. You understand what I'm saying? And people have been suspecting Jay Z of different like trying to like bring down different artists. And the main artist that they have been kind of talking about how he's trying to infiltrate the fan base, infiltrate everywhere. You understand? Infiltrate their private life and all that. They talked about Nicki Minaj. You understand what I'm saying? They said that probably this guy has been using his connections to pay for bots to make sure people think that his artists are better than Nicki and all that, trying to bring her down. Basically, that these records and these labels have been spending too much money on trying to bring one person down than helping out their own artists. So now they are kind of going broke. Do you understand? Basically, they're going broke from buying too much streaming farms and all that. So people feel like now you are going to be the next person they expose because allegedly you are a pedophile and you are a rapist. Do you understand what I'm saying? So basically, Jay Z apparently had history with people like Aaliyah, Beyonce is his wife, but before he got married to Beyonce, he was basically friends with her while she was underage. So people felt like, oh, you groomed this girl. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's Foxy Brown, who apparently he took her virginity when she was 15, while he was in his 20s. So people have been suspecting that, oh, you're going to be the next person. Once Diddy starts talking, you'll probably be the next person he calls the name for. But do let me know how you feel down in the comment section about this. Do you feel like this is actually going to expose a couple of celebrities that are involved in these freak offs? Or do you think he's just not going to say anything to probably save them? Let me know how you feel down in the comment section. So this was the last discussion for this episode. Do check us out. Do check our other YouTube videos. Do watch our lives. Check us out at View Radio on every social media platform. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. Check us out on all our platforms. It's very much appreciated. I was your host, Jacinta, and I will see you next time next week. Bye.